Did you start it?
I started it.
Clap sync?
I don't really know if we need to.
3, 2, 1. That one was actually in sync.
It was exactly in sync. Well,
Welcome back to the Pink and Blue podcast. This is episode
26.
I just checked it, too.
Just looked.
This is unfortunate. We don't have a question, do we?
No, we don't.
No.
But I got one for you.
Okay.
What is your favorite thing about spring?
About spring?
Mm-hmm.
All of it sucks. It's all terrible, right?
Oh, it's all bad. Okay.
Because my allergies pop up in spring.
Same.
April, May. I'm doing fine right now because I've been
horrible.
on my meds.
My meds have not been working very well this year.
That kind of sucks.
Like last year and the year before that, spring allergies were just like nothing. And this year, I wake up every day and then I cry myself back to sleep and then I wake up again.
Yeah, that's true.
It's great. I mean, my eyes, I wake up and they're like bright red.
Yeah, the other day it was like really bad, even though I had been on my med, and now I'm fine. It's the weirdest. It's like an on and off thing.
I wake up every morning and my eyes are always like super red.
And then like mid-May, it's fine. Something like that. Around my birthday, usually it's fine, actually.
Let's go, dude. What a great
Mid-June.
gift. Yeah, around my birthday, it's usually
gift.
fine, too. But that's because it's in January.
That's because it's January. There's just no allergens, not at an all-time high at that point.
That is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were outside today. We went and got lunch.
Right. Yeah, we're here.
We're here in
This
person.
is the first one in person together.
No, I think we...
No, this is the first one.
No, you're right.
This is the first one.
This is it. This is what our studio is going to be like when we.
This is the studio.
We'll be here, and then we will like pull up reference photos.
No, we're gonna take Joe Rogan's studio when he gets out.
Yeah,
we're gonna take his spot on
it's
Spotify.
in his will.
It's in his will.
Jackson and Henry from the Pink and Blue podcast.
They get my studio.
They will get the Joe Rogan studio.
They also get my lineup of guests.
Dude,
imagine we have
lineup of guests.
Matt Walker on the podcast.
Yeah,
sleep expert Matt Walker.
I wish I was a sleep expert.
Do you?
I do.
I
never sleep well. Not even necessarily more. I just feel like I don't get good quality sleep.
Sure.
You know?
I get that.
You do get good quality sleep?
I get what you're saying, and I also get good quality sleep. Good. I sleep pretty well.
It's not that I don't sleep well. I always feel tired when I wake up.
Sure.
Regardless of how long I sleep.
Yeah. I get that. Because it has to be, like, consistent, right? Like, you gotta be on a schedule.
My sleep schedule is very not consistent.
Like, there's a difference between quality of sleep and schedule of sleep.
That's true.
So, that's one way to make yourself unhappy. Sleep terribly.
Yeah. I'm not unhappy, though.
Right.
I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
And we found the right mic setting to record the podcast on.
This is true.
Great.
This is awesome. We're looking at each other.
Yeah. I can make eye contact.
We usually are, right now. But
usually it's across a screen.
It's across a screen.
I like this.
Wires, pixels. And in this one, you're in the pixels of my eyes.
That's true.
Eyes
you see that video they made about like the resolution of the
resolution
real world?
Of the human eye?
Yeah.
It's like a lot.
It's got to be pretty high.
It's like 16K, probably.
It might even be higher than that.
I think that's a thing.
Yeah.
Like 16K. No, like, obviously it's a thing, but like I think there are 16K TVs. They're just not like mass produced.
Why would you buy that?
Why wouldn't you?
Well, why do you need that?
Why wouldn't you?
I mean,
do you need a pool?
No.
People buy houses with pools. People build houses.
But like, there's not really like an alternative to a pool.
A lake.
Know what I mean? Okay.
Some people's backyard is a lake.
That's the thing, though. Like, having a lake, that's like having a 16K Well, maybe that's the ocean. The ocean is a 16K television. You will get the same swimming experience from a 4K television, which would be, let's say, a pool.
Yeah, but in this instance, the 16K television is salt water, and it burns your mouth if you accidentally swallow it.
You ruined my analogy. But you know what I mean.
Like, yeah, I know what you mean. The ocean
is just a little bit overkill. Like 16K is just a lot.
It is a little bit of an overkill. But I think 4K is reasonable, though.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, I like 4K.
I love 1080p.
Yeah?
That's like a puddle. Puddles are perfect for me.
My phone has more pixels than my monitor that I use at home.
Mine does not, actually.
Oh, really?
I have a 4K.
Because my phone is 4K HDR.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't think mine is.
I'm rich, So
okay, well, kind of a big money guy.
Yeah, I'm a big money guy.
Make lots of money.
I make lots of money. I put my life savings into Dogecoin.
The world is so weird that you can just make like billions of dollars off of a fake coin with a dog on the front.
I mean, they call it a Ponzi scheme. Not really a business tactic.
That's true.
So
it's sort of a business tactic.
I mean,
guys,
it is.
If we all invest in the same thing, it'll be worth more.
Right. And then the people who invest early invest out, and then they get the money.
Yeah. Rich
pickings. Jeff Bezos types.
We love Jeff Bezos.
I want to read one of his books.
I don't.
Because I think it would be like...
Can we read it on the podcast?
An audiobook.
Today we have a guest, Jeff Bezos, and it's just like...
And it's in the form of his book.
Clips like of him reading his own book.
It's like 10 hours long, yeah. That'd be great. No, but I think it's funny because I had a friend who read... I don't know if it's Jeff Bezos, like one of his most recent books, but one of his more recent books... one of my friends read, and he said, yeah, there are parts with like really good advice, and then there are parts where he's like clearly being an out-of-touch billionaire.
There's parts where he's like, yeah, groceries really aren't that expensive.
Yeah. No, they're not.
Or I guess they really are that expensive.
Amazon grocery store.
Dude,
what are those called? Or are those just like Whole Foods that Amazon kitted out?
I don't know.
Because I've seen the inside. They look like Whole Foods.
Maybe they're Whole Foods. I thought that the Amazon store doesn't only sell, like, groceries, right? They have a ton of stuff.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I just assumed grocery store because Whole Foods. And Amazon owns Whole Foods.
Oh. Okay, well, that makes sense.
Did you not know that?
I did not.
Oh.
Now I know.
Yeah, they own Whole Foods.
Jeff Bezos would shop at Whole Foods.
They had... Why is that?
Well, because Whole Foods...
He doesn't shop, though.
Whole Foods is expensive.
He doesn't shop.
I know he doesn't, but if he were the one doing the shopping...
If he were less rich than he is now...
Then yes,
he would shop at Whole
Foods.
There you go. Only poor men shop at another grocery store.
I don't know, Mark's. I shop at Heinen's. I love Mark's. My mom goes to Mark's, yeah.
I think I've been to maybe one Mark's.
Mark's is great, dude.
There's this one Giant Eagle that they closed up by me, and now there's just a Mark's there.
Oh.
So that kind of sucks. Because I think Giant Eagle's better than Mark's.
I don't really think
that's what people have told me
great.
Anyway. Like Mark's is just like a worse Aldi's. Or no, because
Aldi's is bad.
Aldi's is just bad. Aldi's is just budget actually. So Mark's is better than Aldi's.
I remember when they opened the Aldi's like over by us.
Yeah.
I guess it's not even really that close, but like people got super excited because they were like, "Oh my god, an Aldi!" And I remember my aunt was like, "Yeah, I go there. Like I used to go there all the time." And then she came to the one here, and she was like, "Man, this place sucks."
And it's just not that good.
It's just not.
Yeah.
Like we got a new grocery store, and everyone was like excited about it, and it's just not that great.
The Aldi's out by me took over like this Halloween store. Not a Halloween store, but it was like a festivities store.
Yeah.
So it was like Party City, but they only got customers during the holidays. If that makes sense.
Yeah, there's a store down like south of here.
Yeah.
That is only open during Halloween, like Spirit of Halloween.
Right.
Only open during Halloween. And then they just rent out the space for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Or I guess they rent out the space for like 2 months a year for September and October.
I can't imagine that's very profitable.
I'd say it for sure is.
No, because, well, I guess, yeah, if you're renting out the space.
You sell like a crap ton of products over like 2 months, and you only have to pay for like 2 months of rent, and then you just leave.
Well, if you lease it to another place, though.
Or you could do that.
Yeah.
Smart. Maybe they just have like a different merch store for like every season.
Yeah, they have a different location.
January, Christmas.
No, but that was what they did. They like had a Halloween thing, and then it was like gone for like a month and a half, and then they opened up their Christmas stuff.
Oh.
And it's just it closed obviously because there was an Aldi's there, but you know.
We love Aldi's.
Not a great business tactic.
Dude, we should do...
Just because I don't think it was that profitable.
We should do a grocery chain, like, tier list.
Tier list?
Like we made that Chex Mix tier list.
Chex Mix. Yeah.
Oh, also, my friends and I were talking about this. We had a track meet the other day.
Yeah.
And I had to ask my friend Sam, because he brought Cheez-Its. And I like Cheez-Its.
Oh, you asked him the Chex Mix?
No.
Oh.
but sort of similar.
Okay.
He said that he likes Cheez-Its better than Goldfish.
Oh, I remember you asked me this the other day.
And I agree with him. I like Cheez-Its better than Goldfish.
What?
I think I could eat more Goldfish, like in a sitting.
Yeah.
Like if I was really hungry, I could eat like 2 whole like bowls of Goldfish or something like that.
I can see that. I don't agree with it, but
I couldn't eat that many Cheez-Its. Like I don't think the Cheez-Its are so good to the point where like I could eat that many. But in a small portion, I like Cheez-Its better. So he was
I like Goldfish better.
I think they're both good.
Cheez-Its are just too much cheese for me.
That's fair.
You know, like it's just too overwhelming, and also they're like shit. You know, like
I like them.
Cheez-Its are just garbage.
So I'm garbage?
No.
Okay.
You just eat garbage.
Okay.
Like a raccoon.
Well, that's fine.
Raccoons are cool though.
Dude, Rocket Raccoon?
They have rabies.
He's rad. Yep. So yeah, but we were talking about Cheez-Its, and we were like, we should make a Cheez-It tier list.
Like the different flavors of Cheez-Its?
There's a lot more flavors of Cheez-Its than I thought.
Than Goldfish?
Probably not more than Goldfish, because
Okay.
Goldfish has like a lot.
Yeah.
Goldfish has some really weird ones, too.
Doesn't Cheez-Its have like we're Cheez-Its, but there's like no cheese on it? Isn't that a flavor of Cheez-Its? Or like there's just less cheese?
They're just called Its.
They're just called Its.
Its.
It's like Honey Nut Cheerios and Cheerios.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think so.
Ever had like Cheez-It Thins?
No.
Like the little chip. They're actually really good.
Are they?
Yeah.
I can't imagine that they are.
Okay. You also don't like Cheez-Its, so I don't know. Maybe
used
that's
to,
not your thing.
Or not, I used to. I was on a road trip with my mom. I forget where we were for vacation, but we were on this road trip, and we stopped by a gas station, and I bought like a giant bag of, you know, Reese's peanut butter cups?
Oh, yeah.
They're like the mini ones, and they come in a big bag, and they're all unwrapped. And I put that in the car, and I forgot about it. So when I came back and opened it, they had all melted together.
It was a giant Reese's cluster.
It was just a giant thing of fudge at that point. And we came home, you put it in the freezer, now it's just a giant block. It's all melded together.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was cool.
That does sound cool.
Yeah.
That sounds like an experience that I would like to have.
That's all I have to say about that.
I love Reese's Cups.
Yeah, Reese's are great.
Like top tier candy for sure.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
You ever had a Take 5?
Yeah. Take 5s are good. I like 100 grand.
Those are good too.
Yeah. Because it makes you feel like 100 grand.
Wow. So if you eat 10, you just feel like $1 million?
$1 million bucks.
Wow.
It goes from grand to bucks.
I feel like that wouldn't be true. I feel like if I ate 10 100 grands, I probably would feel like getting sick.
You probably would not want to eat 10 100 grands. I've probably done that though. Just for the joke.
I definitely could. I'd do it for the joke, yeah.
Yeah.
We should record a 20-second snippet of us just eating.
Let's
10
not do that. Let's not record that.
We need some podcast highlights.
Let's not. I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Eat 10 100.
Eat 10 100 grands. I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
Summer camp. It's spring now.
That's true.
Going on summer.
Mm-hmm.
June 21st, summer solstice.
Yeah.
My mom's birthday.
Yo. That's exciting.
Shout out.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Jackson's mom.
Summer camp.
Yeah.
We met at a summer camp.
We did meet at a summer camp.
We met at a summer camp.
And it was called the Nature Camp.
Was it called that?
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember what it was called.
Yeah.
You could just be lying to me right now.
I'm not, I promise.
Okay.
I always remember it because it's like specifically just like really generic.
The Nature Camp.
It's just outside.
A bunch of people who thought their kids should spend more time outside camp.
My mom...
But that long's probably a bit name. Or that name is probably a bit long.
Yeah, it's kind of long. I liked the camp. I've been doing it for like a few years.
Yeah.
Before I met you.
Did you do it after you met me?
I think I did it for like one more year.
Oh. I didn't.
I know.
That was the one and only time.
Yeah.
Was that one.
Was nice though, but then we got to meet.
Yeah.
That was a good camp.
So that was cool. Do you remember your first impression of me?
You were super weird and ugly and stupid and dumb.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's what I get from everyone.
No. Why would I want to be friends with someone who I thought was weird and ugly and stupid and dumb?
Maybe they're really rich. Like me.
Right.
So maybe you do think that about me.
No. Are you super rich?
No.
I don't know, man. Your phone has more pixels than your monitor.
Well, all right. But what was your first impression of me? Do you remember?
Not really.
I remember mine of you. Because Mossy introduced us, right?
I was probably really annoying.
No. Okay. My first impression of you was, wow, this guy's cool, but I will never talk to him ever again on the day I met you.
Nice.
Yeah.
I definitely remember thinking, like, that I had finally found someone with more common interests at this camp, because everyone was like, I'm very outdoorsy, and I, like, eat bugs. And I was like,
that is true. There are people like that.
And, like, I like being outdoors, and, like, my mom didn't sign me up for the camp because, like, she thought I should get outside more. Yeah. She just needed to have somewhere for me to go during the day so that she could go to work.
Right, yeah.
And it was, like, one of the longest camps, so she was like, yeah, I'll just send you there.
Because it was, like, most of the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was most of the summer, and we got dropped off at, like, 8, and then we're there until, like, 4.
Yeah.
So that was, like, her whole work day.
But it was interesting.
Actually, she would just pick me up late. Never mind. Continue.
Cool. So me and Sam signed up to it together, because the year before we had done a summer camp, Camp Christopher, which we hated.
Oh.
Because, I'll talk about that later. But we signed up for this one. We're like, summer camp, we'll hang out, whatever, it'll be cool. I didn't even know Mossy was there. And
he just happened to be there?
And he happened to show up.
That's crazy.
Which, I was like, oh, that's a nice surprise. I didn't know you were going to be
I know this kid.
Yeah.
And now I know that kid.
And now we know that kid.
Well, you knew him before, too.
I knew him before for a couple years. Yeah. 3 or 4 years, something like that.
Dude, I remember there was also that kid Tommy who I was friends with for a while, and he was just, like, obsessed with Pokemon.
Yeah.
And that was, like, all we would talk about.
Does he collect Pokemon cards?
I don't think so. We would just talk about the games.
Shiny, Reverse Holo, Charizard?
No.
$100,000. PSA 10?
That was when I had my my Kindle Fire.
Oh.
And then since it ran Android apps, I just, like, installed Pokemon Emerald on it, and that was, like, the only game that I had.
Yeah. You could do that on iOS, though. Emulators.
I didn't know that at the time, though. And I also didn't have a phone. I only had a Kindle.
Sure, yeah. But
that was a good time.
Yeah, that was a good time. And Pokemon Go was that year.
Dude, that's true. That was a great
Connecting the topics.
That was a great
Brilliant transitions.
That was great. This is the professional type of thing that you expect from this podcast.
This is. We're very professional.
Pokemon Go is great. We should go and play Pokemon Go.
I don't have it. I never had it.
I don't either, but we should.
Why?
We should play Minecraft Earth.
That's true. We could do that.
Where it's at.
Minecraft Earth. Forget Pokemon Go.
I think they actually stopped supporting it.
Minecraft Earth?
Yeah.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
I think.
Wasn't it, like, good? Didn't people like it?
I liked it.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Is it still in the App Store?
I don't know. Is it still in the App Store?
Oh, it is still in the App Store.
Okay.
Let's look up Minecraft Earth news.
News. I can't imagine there's much.
That was, like, the year that we were closest to world peace.
2016?
Oh, yeah. Summer of 2016
was it 2016?
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone was playing Pokemon Go. Like, me and my friend just ran into, like, a random dude two other random guys in the park. They were like...
They're both, like, 45.
No. I mean, they were, like, maybe, like, our age now.
Oh, okay.
They're probably, like, 16, 17.
I gotcha.
And we were, like, maybe... Oh, shoot. How many years ago? Yeah, so we were, like, 14.
Yeah.
They were like... Hey, what team are you guys on? And they like had a bet, and we were both like instinct. And the one guy was like, "Yeah!" And the other guy was like, "Oh man,
damn it!"
And I just remember that, and I was like, "Oh."
It's so funny though, because I remember they had like a strict no phone policy at the camp, and then Pokemon Go came out, and the counselors were playing it, so they were like, "Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll let you do it." What are you reading over there,
dude? What?
What are you reading?
This is so sad.
What is so sad?
On June 30th, we will discontinue all content and service support for the game. This means that we will stop,
Earth?
Yeah, stop all development, and after that date, you will be unable to download or play Minecraft Earth anymore. On July 1st... Okay, so we got until June 30th.
That's a decent amount of time.
Man, why
That's like Telltale. They went bankrupt, you know?
Yeah.
They had the Minecraft story mode. You can't download that anymore.
You still buy it, though. You buy the physical copy.
Oh, can you?
I'm sure.
It's still in stores?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it's on, like, eBay and stuff. Amazon.
For, like, $1 billion.
It just becomes a collector's item, Minecraft story mode.
That's just one of those things.
Yeah.
Dude, we gotta sign into... Oh.
Are you making an account right now?
I actually already had one.
Oh. Oh, yeah, because you would... Yeah.
I had Minecraft Earth. It just... you know.
Didn't it drop on Earth Day? Earth Day was the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love Earth Day, dude.
Do we?
Well, I love the Earth. So
I like the Earth.
Dude, this is so sad. I can't believe they're discontinuing Minecraft Earth.
You're never going to get over this, are you?
I'm not.
Yeah.
This is so sad.
That is kind of sad.
Let's see what's around us.
What? What?
Dude, there's a sheep and a pig.
Wait, you're playing Minecraft Earth right now?
Right now. Oh, dude, I got a modeled pig.
This is just not good content for the podcast, Henry. I'm sorry.
I think it's great, dude.
No, it's...
We should walk around.
We should... No. We're not doing that.
That's so sad. I hate when, like, studios and not products. Well, I guess products, but also projects that, like, you like.
And they're just gone.
Just don't happen.
Yeah.
Like
or they don't happen.
Like Pikmin 4.
Like Pikmin 4.
Except they were like, yeah, it's pretty much done.
Yeah.
In 2015.
Maybe they just pulled a Metroid 4 on us, and Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, but like Metroid Prime wasn't that far into development, and then they were like, all right, yeah, we actually don't like what we've made so far, we're going to restart. Yeah. Pikmin 4 was like, yeah, we're actually pretty much done.
But
and then we just haven't heard anything about it.
But maybe they didn't like the direction they were going.
They made the whole game, and then they didn't like it.
And then they didn't like it, you know?
Oh, that makes me sad, though.
I just don't think we'll ever know until they announce it.
Shigeru Miyamoto on his deathbed will be like, he'll just like hold up a
Pikmin 4 is almost done, and then he
it'll
dies.
Just be Pikmin 4.
He keels over.
That'll be so sad.
When he dies?
Yeah.
Yeah. That will kind of suck.
I don't think he's allowed to.
He's not allowed to die?
No.
Do you think burying people is, like, it costs different in different places of the world?
You mean like burying as opposed to like burning people?
No, no, not burning people. Where'd you get burning people?
Well, sometimes that's what you do when someone dies.
You don't burn them. Oh, I guess that's cremation.
Yeah.
Never mind. No, but like, you know, it takes like, if you want to get cremated here, it's like $750 or something like that. Is it less other places or more expensive other places?
Oh, I don't know. I wish I knew.
Well, I mean, because you think like you look at Japan, who's more dense than the U.S., more population-wise, right? Land is less available.
That's true.
Right? So burying people, it's like, got to pay a steep price.
Yeah.
That's land.
Well, I feel like it's also...
you're taking up.
Plus, then, eventually, like, in thousands of years from now, when that land has been covered up, and you want to build something there, you can't build anything because the place is haunted.
Yeah. Well, also because the ground is uneven. Because that's the more that's like the actual reason.
No, I just think it's funny when people are like, yeah, this was buried on like a body, so it's haunted.
So it's haunted. There's probably lots of stuff that's been buried, but we can't ever like get it because something important has been built on top.
Yeah. We can always dig around.
Like, yeah, but how long can we do that before we can't dig no mo?
Not very long.
Not very long. But, like, there's one graveyard in, like, Afghanistan or whatever that just has, like, 1 million people in it. And it's, like, 11 miles wide. That's got to be cheap.
But, speaking of digging underground, something I learned the other day. I know it's on topic.
It's on topic.
But you know how, like, the whole theory of, like, the mantle and, like, the crust and, like, multiple layers...
What do you mean theory? That's science, bro.
Did you know that it's actually, like, they're not 100% sure how it's actually structured, like the inside of our planet? Yeah.
Really?
Like, it's just a hypothesis of, like, that's how it's set up. I mean, I'm sure that it's, like, something along those lines.
Yeah.
But, like...
It's just, like, flat Earth theory is just theory.
Yeah.
They're not actually sure if it's flat.
Well, we know it's not flat, but...
Well, we don't know.
Yeah, we do.
Think about it. Have you ever been in space?
I mean, maybe...
Have you ever seen the whole thing at once?
Maybe I personally don't know if it's flat or not because I haven't seen it from space.
Yeah.
But other people have shared information that leads me to believe that the world is not flat.
Like who? Name a person.
NASA.
NASA. But we don't trust NASA. They're government funded.
Oh, right. Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong?
Mm-hmm.
The bicycler?
Yep.
So the other day... I don't know. I don't have a segue.
The bicycler.
The bicycler.
He's a cyclist, dude.
A cyclist. That's the word for it.
No, who is
He cheated in the Tour de France.
I know.
Doesn't that suck?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like an idiot, though. So who's the guy who's on the moon? Is that...
It's something Armstrong.
Yeah. Lance
Armstrong.
Why did I say Neil? Yeah, Neil Armstrong. You know, the guy who gets steroids.
Neil Armstrong.
Okay. Well, whatever. One of the famous Armstrongs.
Yeah. One of them.
At least I didn't say Louis.
Did you see that the Russians aren't allowed to participate in the next Olympics?
Really?
Yeah, it's because they their whole doping scandal was upended.
Oops.
Their main guy, because this all went down when they were filming this documentary. So there's this guy who was like, I want to find out how easy it is to do drugs and then do a bicycle race. I think it was the Tour de France. I can't remember if it was that one. But yeah, they were filming this thing completely unrelated. So he gets involved with this guy who's the head of the Russian like doping thing for the Olympics for all Russian sports. And they get in touch, and the guy helps him or whatever. And then all this stuff starts to come up, and then this guy flees to the U.S. So Russia couldn't kill him for exposing all their secrets.
So Russia's just really good at steroids?
Yeah. They had like this whole elaborate plan for it too. It's Icarus on Netflix.
Oh.
Good documentary.
We'll watch.
But yeah, they just filming a completely unrelated documentary and then came across all this other stuff that was like way more interesting. So, but like Russians, they can compete in the Olympics, but they can't do it under the Russian flag. They're just like independent.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like...
So Russia doesn't get no credit.
I feel like Vlad's not going to be a fan of that one.
Vlad is not a fan, let me tell you.
Vlad is probably upset.
He's probably very upset. He's probably also upset that Alexei Navalny is still alive.
It's probably true.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi isn't set up. You can find instructions in the help section of your Alexa app.
Thanks, Alexa.
Thanks, Alexa. Did that pick up on the...
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
It's probably really quiet, but it was there.
All right.
Jeff Bezos is listening. He wanted to tune in. He heard us talking about it.
He listens to the show. This is just proof. We have credibility.
I don't think he does it on purpose. He doesn't listen on purpose.
It's just a product of his product.
Yes.
A side effect.
I mean, we're definitely like, everything is listening to us.
Everything. The microphone
I don't
is
mean
listening.
that. I don't mean that in like a, oh my god, they're listening to us and they know everything about us. But like, when I talk about buying a keyboard,
it shows
and then
up.
I get hundreds of ads on my Instagram that say, buy this keyboard.
Buy the keyboard.
It's kind of, kind of weird.
Kind of weird.
Kind of.
Nah, I think most likely, and I have no proof to back this up, I think it's just the algorithms are really good.
Yeah.
So, because like you were shopping for a PC, and it's like if you need a PC, you need a keyboard. So.
Yeah, but I've never shopped for anything on my PC on my phone.
That's fair.
I've only done it on my laptop.
But like your accounts are linked, you know, like Google accounts.
But it was my Instagram account,
which is Facebook. But Facebook.
I don't have a Facebook.
Instagram is Facebook.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're
Facebook
right.
owns Instagram. But they put like their trackers on a ton of different stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Facebook will go to like some random app company that you may use and be like, hey, can we collect your data? We'll give you $1 billion, and they're like,
please,
and it's a poor startup, and they're like, I don't know.
They're like, heck yeah, you can.
Yeah.
$1 billion? Yes.
Sure. Accept our cookies.
Can we get it, please?
No. Absolutely not.
No cookies?
No.
Okay.
I don't like cookies.
Like the food?
Internet cookies.
Okay.
I like cookies. Good.
Well, I know a lot of people who don't.
Really?
Who
doesn't like cookies? That's just like not liking cake on your birthday. But I know people that eat pie for their birthday, so... But, they're very inhumane, terrible people, so...
That is true. Do you not like pie?
No, not really. Maybe I just haven't had that good of a pie.
Really? My sister's in Columbus for a volleyball tournament, and she just sent me a picture of my college's mascot.
Nice.
So nice.
That's cool.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna... Dude, traffic in Columbus is so bad.
It is bad.
Very excited to live there for 4 years.
I went down to Cincinnati and we passed through Columbus and we took like a side route because the traffic was so bad on the main highway there.
When I went down to Cincinnati to look at schools there, normally the drive takes like 4 hours and we cut through Columbus.
Yeah.
I think it took like 6.
Oh.
It was bad.
It could be worse.
It could be worse.
You know, you're not driving down to Orlando.
That would be really bad.
That's 12 hours, I think. Which, that's like double 6.
I feel like it has to be longer than 12.
And maybe like 13 or something. It can't be longer than that.
I'm curious.
Okay.
We gotta know.
Google Maps it. Do you use Google Maps or do you use Apple Maps?
No, I use Google Maps.
Or Waze.
My mom uses Waze.
My dad is way into Waze. He likes Waze.
I don't really like Waze.
I've never used Waze. Let's talk about things. Let's talk about services that are better than the service that you probably use. No, not than Waze. Waze is good, I think.
I do think that Waze is good. I mean, I don't use it, but other people do.
Who was it? It was like some big CEO person that was like, I use Signal instead of WhatsApp.
Who said that?
I don't know.
It was Elon Musk.
It might have been Elon Musk, actually.
I don't know.
He might actually be a Signal advocate. I think he is. Actually, no, I think it was Elon Musk.
Huh. Okay, well, the drive is 15 hours and 7 minutes.
Okay, well.
I just figured I would update the audience.
So, pretty manageable.
Let's see, what?
That's a good drive.
Yeah, it's doable, especially if you use Waze.
Especially if you use Waze.
The sponsor of today. No.
Is Waze the one that tells you where police cars are parked? Or is that another one?
No, that's Waze.
That's Waze.
I think Google said they're adding that too.
Because it shows you the ways. That's kind of like a ridiculous feature, though.
What do you mean?
Like, you should just follow the law, you know? Like,
yeah.
You should just not drive recklessly.
But I think there's a difference between, like, I don't know. I think it's a helpful feature. I mean,
it is.
Like, I don't even speed, but I do think that, like...
But you do speed.
No. But, like, I don't know. Even, like, seeing a cop on the... Like, I could be doing absolutely nothing wrong at all.
Yeah.
And the second I pass, like, a police car on the highway, I'm like, oh, my God, I'm going to get pulled over. I'll be going, like, 60.
It's scary.
Like,
they got 60. Their quotas, man.
They do. That's what
I think that's dumb. Thing.
I think that's dumb.
Yeah. And people are like, oh, you know, they do the quotas because the city's got to make so much. But they don't even make that much money off the tickets. It's the court fees that kill you. Yeah. Which is crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we did a whole unit in my English class about the justice system because we read a book about it.
Yeah.
It's like it's really bad.
It
like,
kind of sucks.
So horrendous.
Yeah.
So that was really, not that I didn't like know that, but the detail in which it exposed that type of thing was just very large.
What book did you read?
It's called Chokehold.
Chokehold by,
I think Paul Walker is his name.
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker.
Brother of Matt Walker.
Of course.
Sleep professional. Sleep researcher.
Look, I think it's...
You should just know this, you know?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Paul Butler, not Paul
Butler.
Walker.
That's a great last name.
I don't know why I said Walker.
Butler's a great
It's
last
like sort of close to Butler. Right?
No, it is. It is. I think you were just stuck on Matt Walker.
Okay, good. Stuck on our guy, Matt Walker.
Yeah. And, I mean, who doesn't like Matt Walker? I don't even know why his name is stuck in my head, but it is.
You just like him. He's a sleep expert.
I've only seen, like, a TED Talk and read an article of his.
Have you ever seen... there's some good TED Talks out there.
There are a number of good TED Talks.
We should go on
subscribed to the TED Ed YouTube channel.
We should go on there.
On TED? Do a talk?
Yep.
A TED Talk?
We'll talk.
We'll talk. Do they do duo talks, like two people talks?
Maybe.
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do either, but we could.
But we could. We could, like, get a really big trench coat and pretend we're one person with two heads.
Then at the end, just take it off.
Yeah.
That'd be a great TED Talk.
Surprise.
Oh my God, it'll be about illusions. So that's the goal.
You may not even know you're being deceived.
Because...
Exactly.
That would work.
And then you take off the trench coat.
And then there's just another person.
You see that Eric Andre skit where he goes in to buy a car and it's just like two or three guys stacked on top of each other with one big trench coat?
That sounds fantastic.
It's an awesome
Dude,
skit.
Eric Andre is hilarious.
He's really funny, yeah.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
So we got to keep track of this. That's another goal on the podcast.
Get on Eric Andre?
No. Well, we could do
Eric
that
Andre.
Too.
We go on Eric Andre.
Sure, yeah. I was talking more...
Or Eric Andre is here.
I meant the TED Talk, but yeah, Eric Andre too.
We do a TED Talk on Eric Andre.
Sure, that works, yeah.
With Jeff Bezos.
Maybe we do a TED Talk and Eric Andre comes
Elon.
to us. I feel like there's definitely a better chance of Eric Andre coming to us.
I don't think Eric Andre would do a TED Talk.
I don't think he would, but we could just have him. Like, you know how we want to have Neil deGrasse Tyson?
He was on the Howard Stern show. Eric Andre.
We could be like Howard Stern level.
We are like Howard Stern. We're kind of better if you think about it.
That's true. I've met Howard Stern.
No, you haven't.
I have not.
Why did you say that?
Well, because, you know, I mean, you might believe it if you think about it enough.
I mean, I guess so.
If you're
in a cult, you're less likely to leave the cult the longer you're in it.
This is true.
That may not be true. I don't know. I don't know anything about cults. You ever been in a cult?
No. Have you?
No.
Well.
The Catholic Church, actually, yeah.
I was never really in the Catholic Church. I was baptized.
I was, too. I was confirmed.
I was not confirmed.
I made the decision to continue being a Catholic and then immediately after stopped being a Catholic.
Nice.
So.
I did not.
Yeah.
I think that organized religion as a whole is kind of strange. I mean, I don't have anything against it.
Sure.
But, like, every once in a while you just hear someone say something and you're like, what? Like, I was at my girlfriend's grandparents were having, like, a little bit of a party for her the other day.
Yeah.
Her birthday was this past month. And so we went over there, and her family's, like, or I guess her dad's family's, like, super religious.
Yeah.
And so we walk in, and I don't even remember what they were talking about.
They were talking about traditional Judeo-Christian values.
No. But, like, they were talking
they
about...
They watch PragerU.
They were talking... of course they do.
Yeah.
They definitely do. But, you know, they were talking about, like, Black Lives Matter, and they were like, well, we think that all lives matter. Why do they have to say that only the black ones do? And I was like, well, that's not
really
the point. But, okay.
Yeah.
And then they were talking about... they're talking about climate change.
Yeah.
And so first, her uncle brought up the point that the liberals say that the world has existed for like 41 billion years or something like that.
This is true.
And 3 billion years ago, the dinosaurs were wiped out. So, like, you know, another 3 billion years have passed by. We might be due for another wiping outing. And I was like,
true.
Those were his exact words.
That's awesome.
And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, so, you know, I don't really think the climate change is real. I think this is supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And then her aunt said, well, who do you think controls the climate? God. And I was like...
Mother Nature, of course.
I was like, right.
Right.
That is, that is correct. So,
technically,
yes.
He does do that.
He does do that.
We should go on PragerU.
Dude, we should ask God
we should
the podcast.
We should ask Dennis Prager to be on the podcast.
I don't like Dennis Prager.
No?
No.
You're not a big fan of Dennis Prager?
I am not.
Or Ben Shapiro? Ben
No.
Shabino?
I think Ben Shapiro is annoying.
He's a climate denier.
Yeah.
Proud.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
Like, you'd think
why?
that... I don't know. Or why is it weird?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just a lot of blatant evidence that, like, it is happening.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I could understand, like... I don't even know. People can think whatever they want,
like,
honestly.
skepticism.
That's fine. I can understand skepticism, but, like, you know... That's like looking at a lamp that's, like, red, and then being like, no, it's blue.
Right.
Like... something that is, well, you know, whatever. Maybe the scientists are lying to us.
Maybe
so
they are
it's
lying
not
to
actually
us,
happening.
you know?
You never know.
I don't know.
I'm going to agree with the scientists. But
really?
Ben Shapiro can
That's
think whatever
a bold
he wants.
stance.
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro can he can do a lot of things.
He can go to Home Depot.
He
He loves Home Depot.
We mentioned this last time too.
You brought it up today and I forgot about it and I was like, that is so funny.
Did I earlier?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like I said, things just stick in my mind until I talk about them.
Yeah. We do love Ben Shapiro, though. He's a great guy.
I hate Ben Shapiro.
Me too. He's just annoying. Like, he just seems, like, sort of irritating.
I love how he only debates college students who know nothing about what they're arguing about.
I agree. I love the, like, conservative people who go on campuses and are like, well, actually, you're wrong because this...
I saw this one video the other day of, like, really conservative people go on to a really liberal campus and argue about abortion or whatever, and it's like, okay.
That's
like,
great.
Like, both sides are just being assholes here, because the liberals are like, fuck you, and then the conservatives are like, we're just trying to,
we're just trying to start a conversation.
We're just trying to start a conversation. And they have this big fucking banner, and the people are wearing, like, bright red slashes and shit.
And they're like, if you support abortion, you suck.
Like, they're very clearly, like anti-everyone on the campus.
And they're, like, trying to initiate an argument.
These dumb college people don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, dude. America's educational institutions are failing the students.
True.
I think that is sort of true to a degree. But,
it is kind of true.
It is kind of true. That's not what I meant when I said that, but...
Like Southern New Hampshire University. Have you ever seen those commercials?
No,
for Southern New Hampshire
I have not.
University. It's funny, because Southern New Hampshire University is one of those universities where it's like it's more of a product than a normal university. Right? So, like, the marketing is, like, they do more of it, and it's, like, just a scam college. So you go, and then you, like, you major in something, and it's, like, really easy or whatever, and then they convince you to do more stuff and take on more debt, and then they make more money that way. And then the degrees aren't very prestigious.
Why? Okay. But it's not even, like, affordable?
No, I mean, like, it's affordable, and people go there, and they graduate, but their whole point is to get you to take on a bunch of loans, so they make a lot of money.
That's cool.
Yeah. So don't go to Southern New Hampshire University. Yeah. SNHU.
SMH. And you said SN, but...
Yeah. It was close.
That's close enough. SMHU. We're going to start that.
Shaking my head University. I would go there.
Me too. I'd be shaking my head all the time.
They probably got a good, like, wine tasting class.
I bet they have a great mascot. It's just a head that, like, it's just a bobblehead.
It's a bobblehead.
Shaking my head University.
What big Ohio university has, like, a good wine tasting class? Is it OSU?
Oh, I don't know.
It might be it's Cincy or OSU. I don't remember. But there's one of them
those are the two big.
Those are the two big ones. But, like, no, one of them has, like, a wine tasting class.
Really?
Yeah. My college has a quit smoking class.
That's kind of cool, though.
That is cool.
See, I don't have that at my... Maybe I do, actually.
What?
I mean, I'm not a smoker, so I haven't looked into it.
You don't have the smoking genes?
I think the genes might be there. I just
maybe
don't smoke.
Not. You just don't smoke. Good on you.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just not really something that I want to get behind.
Right. Smoking.
Yeah.
I don't really want to drink either. Too.
It is expensive. But, like,
a lot of taxes.
Yeah. I mean, as it should be, you know.
No, that is good.
It inclines you to quit.
You should. They should make, like, a box of cigarettes like $100.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So then you just
That's what I would do if I was president.
I feel like people would just get so addicted and then, like, go into really bad debt. I feel like that wouldn't help.
Take on debt for cigarettes.
Dude, people would do that.
Can I take a loan out on the cigarette box?
I mean, hey.
That's a good idea. Take on debt.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
I mean, we do that for college.
It's true. But one of those things leads to an education and a job that pays. And the other one leads to more debt. Physically.
That is true.
And mentally.
In terms of health.
In terms of health.
Yeah, I don't know.
Many healths.
More than just your own.
Right. Secondhand smoke.
That's actually apparently worse for you.
Secondhand smoke?
Yeah.
Than just smoking?
Well, because when you smoke a cigarette, there's a filter. But secondhand smoke, there's no filter. So you're just
What do you mean there's a filter?
Well, like in a cigarette, there's a filter.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, when you breathe it in, it's technically less... I mean, there's a lot of carcinogens, but there's less carcinogens than the other end of the cigarette, which doesn't have a filter.
Just call it cancer. That's what it is.
Yeah. That's what a carcinogen is. It's just a cancer-causing agent.
It's just cancer.
It's cancer, yeah.
It's just cancer.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Are we ever going to find a cure to that?
I don't know.
To cancer?
I'm not the person to ask.
Why not?
because I am not
It only takes one person to start a
medical
movement.
professional.
You're not?
I know.
Really?
A lot of people find that surprising.
Yeah. You strike me as the guy who would be a medical professional.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I professional at a lot of things.
Yeah. Like
breathing.
Breathing. We do a lot of breathing.
I do. Actually, I like to make the joke that I'm not even good at breathing because I have asthma.
Oh.
So when people are like, yeah, I mean, you can't be bad at everything. I mean, you breathe every day. Like, I have asthma. I'm not even good at breathing.
You've made that comeback a couple times.
Yeah.
Well,
it's funny, too.
It is funny.
So,
I laughed.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You know?
It's not really that bad, though. I mean, my asthma's fine now. I exercise.
Right.
I run a lot.
Can exercising also make asthma worse for people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, okay. It builds up your tolerance, but, like, a lot of people have exercise-induced asthma.
Yeah,
which means that, like,
that's
normally
what I'm
they're
thinking.
fine. But, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people do. But, like, that's what I mean. Like, I have exercise-induced asthma. But as you exercise more, it...
You build up tolerance.
Yes. And then it just gets
Which
less and
is
less
just
bad.
what you said, but I repeated it.
That's okay.
That shows you I'm learning.
Right.
I'm listening.
And you're paying attention.
And paying attention. I
So-
kind of have to pay attention for this.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've done a lot of good work here today.
We have.
We've made a lot of progress.
We made a lot of progress. We played a lot of Pikmin 3 for the Nintendo Switch.
Deluxe.
Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Sorry.
Yeah. That's good. We
Yeah.
finally got around to that.
That was some good stuff.
Some mission mode.
That game's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else that I would ever want to play.
Desert Island. You're stuck there forever. Only Pikmin 3.
Okay, maybe not.
You know?
Probably Minecraft. It'd probably pick
Yeah,
Minecraft.
it's probably Minecraft.
There's a lot of variability.
Or like No Man's Sky. They gotta update it first.
No Man's Sky's fine now.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but for me to pick No Man's Sky over Minecraft, it needs more still.
Oh, true.
You know.
I think that Minecraft needs a little bit more too, though.
No, it does. Minecraft, it feels older than it is. If that makes sense.
That is true.
Like, it's like, man, this game is cool, but it feels like there should be more stuff.
Yeah.
Which maybe makes it good, keeps you engaged for the next update.
I wouldn't want them to make the game, like, harder. I think I would just want them to make more areas
Just
to
more
explore.
stuff.
Yeah.
Make it better. Improve. Add to what's there.
Yeah.
Build your tower.
Like, I don't need them to add, like, another level, like, past the end. And be like, yeah, so this is actually the beginning.
This is...
And, like, this is where you have to fight God.
The Aether.
And you can't win unless you have full netherite and something else.
Did you ever do that? You see like the Aether mod videos on YouTube or whatever,
Yeah,
and then you make a
just try
glowstone portal, and then it doesn't work
That wouldn't work.
because you don't have the mod installed.
I tried to install the
I
mod
did that.
when I was younger. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Because the only computer that we had in our house was like my mom's laptop for work.
Dell 95.
Yeah. It was the attempt though. That was the fun part.
The attempt was there.
It was.
Yeah.
Dude, there are a lot.
I love Windows 95.
I do not love Windows 95.
Why not?
It's kind of slow.
Kind of old.
It's really the only reason. I mean, it looks nice, I guess. The
Yeah.
OS is
The aesthetic is
visually
there.
pleasing.
That'd be cool if you could change the Windows 10 theme to like a Windows 95 theme, but like all the functionality was still there.
I'd be okay with that.
I imagine it runs ever so slightly faster because the resolution of the stuff
Is
has
lower.
to be scaled down. Or maybe that's just an extra step on top of what the computers are. So maybe not.
Maybe it'd actually be worse.
Maybe not.
I don't know if it matters that much, though.
Windows can't get much worse than it already is.
What?
You know?
I like Windows.
No, I like Windows. But
Oh,
like
you
Windows
said
is
it
kind of
can't get-
shit though.
Oh, really? Oh,
You
okay.
know?
I dig it. I think it's fine.
No, I use Windows. I like Windows. Better than Mac OS.
I don't really have.
I think we've talked about this before.
I mean, I like Windows better, but like I wouldn't hate using a Mac. I think it's fine.
I hate using a Mac.
Okay.
I had to use a Mac in grade school for my computer class, where I learned how to type. But instead of like actually learning home row while the teacher wasn't looking, I would just pluck.
Nice.
So that got me real far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember typing classes. I was not good at typing,
Yeah.
and now I can do it with my eyes closed. But
Kind of.
I can do that on my phone too. Just shows you.
Yeah, you did that earlier.
I probably
You've
text
been doing
too
it.
much.
Maybe you do text too much.
Maybe I do.
I don't text enough. That's why I can't do it. Or not enough, but I just don't text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we use Discord. We're elevated
True
beings.
We're higher.
We're gamers.
I remember one of my teachers was like, yeah, bro, I took typing class, but it was on a typewriter.
And you were like, wow.
And I was like, awesome.
I was like, that's cool.
That's awesome.
I didn't ask, but cool.
That is cool. I don't have a typewriter.
I don't either.
I don't know how to type on a typewriter.
I have this laptop.
One of my cousins got a typewriter for their birthday.
That's kind of
or for Christmas or something.
I mean, I think they're cool. There's a little bit of like, you know,
novelty.
Yes, for sure.
You know,
but other than that, I mean,
what are you gonna use a typewriter for?
Not much.
We got the digital typewriter.
That is true.
The printing press.
I do dig a nice printing press.
The press
in the form
the
of
media,
a computer.
In the form of a computer.
Yeah. Now it's all accessible.
Yeah.
Just
New
like
York
that.
Times, $3 subscription.
The New York Times should be free.
It should be free. I mean, it's free if you have a student Google account. Because most schools subscribe to the New York Times and have an account for it.
My school does not.
Yeah, mine does.
I do, however, take a class through Tri-C, and I can use that. I do get to look at the New York Times for that. But like my high school, no.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I mean, is understandable.
Yeah.
But that's just how it is.
That's just how it is. You took an art class, right?
I did.
Yeah. Is that this year, or was that...
That was this year.
That was this year.
I
You
enjoyed
like
it. Yeah.
Yeah?
I've never taken an art class prior to that.
In high school?
In high school. I mean, I think in middle school it was required for us.
Yeah. It was a special, like, once a week thing.
Yeah, like we had, you know, like band and gym and music and...
Art.
And art.
And art.
I guess band and music are the same thing.
Well, I mean, not really.
In my
like
school,
they are
band,
actually separate.
Band is a class, and then like you had like general music.
Yeah.
Which was just not like theory, but it wasn't the same as like band.
It was different. It was more general.
Yeah.
You weren't practicing instruments because
No, we
you
played
didn't
like
have to.
We played like
play
the
an instrument
recorder.
to take. You did. Yeah, I did that too. They did this thing for me where the way they taught us recorder was they had a specific number of songs or whatever, and then you did like in a group, and they were sorted into like colors, like karate colors for like the belt or whatever. So what's the lowest? Like brown belt. It's like you started.
No, brown belt's pretty high.
Oh, is it pretty high?
Yeah, I think that's below black. I think white belt is the first one.
Okay, sure. So, like, you start at a white belt or whatever, and then you have, like, 3 songs, of which you have to be able to do, like, 2 really well. And then once you do those 2, you can move up. And it was, like,
belt.
that sort of thing.
And you get a belt, too.
And you get... No, you actually did. You got a little
seriously?
thing you tie around the end of the recorder.
Oh, that's kind of sick. Actually.
Yeah.
Man.
I did not get a black. I think it was green, which is, like, halfway up or something like that.
It's better than the low ones.
A couple of guys I knew got a black.
I don't know any of them. I don't know how the karate belts work.
Oh. Yeah, no, I never took karate.
My brother just signed up for Cook Soul, actually. He's very excited about it.
Oh, that's cool.
So now when he makes fun of me and then I noogie him, he's just going to, like, kick me.
Yeah.
So.
What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, art class.
Yes.
I took an art class.
How was it?
Freshman year. It was good.
I'm glad.
No, but our art class is interesting because it was the actual title of the class was visual arts, I think, and yeah, no, it was cool because they tell you how to like draw stuff.
Oh, that's kind of
yeah. So, no, but like we started with like squares and so like one of our first assignments was draw square, draw circle, draw triangle. And we used rulers. It was crazy.
That is crazy.
But we worked our way up. And then, not the last project, but one of the last projects was portrait,
nice.
Just in pencil. So, which you did the other day, and you showed me that, which reminded me of it.
I will.
And yours is really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Next time we do an episode, which will be, I guess, a week from now. I will pull it up on my webcam.
Yeah, there you go.
And then we can see it because people know what I look like.
Right. My final project was a painting, like an actual painting. We did one painting or whatever.
Yeah.
For like here's painting, we're doing it, kind of thing. And then she just threw us into the final assignment, which was, it was actually kind of a cool idea because we're right by the West Side Market. So we go down to, it was just like, oh, we take a trip down to the West Side because it's right there. It's literally, a block and a half over, 2 blocks, whatever. And then we go take a picture of something in the West Side Market, and then you paint that.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Yeah.
We did something like that, but it was just, we drew it. We did, we took a reference photo.
Yeah.
She just set up, my art teacher set up a bunch of, flowers and vases and, fruits and, just totally random stuff. And then we took pictures of them, and then we had to draw them.
Yeah.
And I have
But I didn't finish my painting. I didn't finish the final. But she gave me, an 80 still. So it was cool. I don't have it anymore, though. I was thinking about it, and I was like, I just don't have it. Which is kind of unfortunate.
It's all right.
Because that's good.
I'm
all about saving stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess my obsession with saving stuff started after freshman year. I don't know.
Saving all your art afterwards?
Stuff like, art. Just general stuff like that. So, I told you the other day, I got a flash drive, a little USB flash drive with stuff from grade school when I graduated.
Yeah.
They had a slideshow thing of us through the years or whatever. And then they put that together, and then there's some other stuff. And they 3D printed a little keychain thing of the school logo and put that attached to the flash drive. I don't have it anymore. It's just gone.
No.
I don't know what happened to it.
Well, that's sad.
That is sad.
I still have, we used to make Christmas ornaments and stuff around the holidays in grade school for me.
I still have those.
And I still have all of them.
We put them up on the Christmas tree every year.
One of them broke, but other than that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Cool stuff.
Yeah. How long have we been gone?
57 minutes.
57 minutes.
And I apologize, but I do have to get started on my English final.
Yeah. You do have to.
Or I guess not get started. I have some of it done, but.
You have to do it still. Not 7 pages.
I have to finish it.
Yeah. Today.
Yeah.
Is it due tomorrow?
The rough draft is due tomorrow.
The rough draft. Okay.
So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah. What are you writing about?
Genetic modification.
Of course. Right.
Well, we got to pick a topic, and I was like, okay, what do I find interesting that I know at least a little bit about and, could write a 10-page paper on?
Yeah. There you go.
So that's what I picked.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, everyone, thank you for joining us today. This has been episode 26.
26!
Dude, that means 27 is going to be next.
You know what's funnier than 26?
27.
28.
Anywho, thank you so much for listening. You can find us on all the platforms listed in the description, SoundCloud, and we're on Google Podcasts now.
We're not on SoundCloud anymore.
Oh, well, never mind.
We are on Google Podcasts.
But we are on Google Podcasts now, which is way better than SoundCloud anyway. So
true.
Find us there. And thank you so much for listening, and everyone have a great day.
Bye-bye.